Welcome to the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. You know, if Caitlin Clark was healthy last year, all of the delusion that we're seeing right now, all of the terrible media takes that we're seeing right now, we would have gotten last year. The media, they're just picking up where they left off, realistically. It feels like we're back in 2024, but realistically, we are just picking up where we left off when it comes to the media and the Caitlin Clark discourse. With Caitlin Clark not healthy last year, they didn't really have the opportunity to start, taking shots at her like they do this year. But with Caitlin Clark healthy, playing more games, well, the opportunity has presented itself. Acho, he couldn't help himself. Joy Taylor, Acho, that peanut butter skin, yeah. Acho says the WNBA, man, they'd be better off without Caitlin. Caitlin Clark, she's got the WNBA, she's got the eyeballs on the WNBA, but now there's no need for her anymore. She came and did what she was supposed to do. Now, does the WNBA not need Caitlin Clark? Of course they need Caitlin Clark, because when she goes bye-bye, all those eyeballs are going to fall off the product. Maybe not all at one time, but over a period of time, they're going to drop off. People will come to the realization, oh, yeah, this is why I haven't been watching for the last 30 years. Some people are like, oh, I like the product. Well, they may have convinced themselves they like the product, but once Caitlin Clark's no longer in the league, then they'll remember very quickly, oh yeah, I really like this product. Caitlin Clark got these players paid, no doubt about it, and I've said this previously. What makes us think that the refs are going to protect Caitlin Clark this year? I know a big conversation coming into this season. Oh, they got paid now. The players are getting paid now. They have to protect Caitlin Clark now. Why? They're getting paid now. There's no incentive to protect Caitlin Clark now. Why do they need to behave professionally? There's no incentive to behave professionally. They got what they wanted, and that's getting paid. Caitlin Clark, as far as the players are concerned, disposable. But as far as the league is concerned, they're not going to say this out loud, but they still need her. They still need her because the eyeballs are going to drop off. And when the eyeballs drop off, that media rights deal is going to give them a lot less dinero next time. And then the players are going to get paid less. Or the owners are going to need to fork the bill. And that's where the owners say to themselves, do I really want to continue to support this league? Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Acho. Quote, the WNBA would be better without Caitlin Clark because she is a bigger distraction than she is an additive. Acho full sends Caitlin Clark criticism over all of the coddling and catering she receives from fans and media. Now, before we get into what Acho said, the notion that Caitlin Clark gets coddled by the media is hilarious. What media are we talking about? ESPN, they coddle Caitlin Clark. Stop it. USA, they coddle Caitlin Clark. Stop it. The Athletic, they coddle Caitlin Clark. Stop it. What media are you talking about? The only time mainstream media comes out and coddles Caitlin Clark is when she has a fist in her throat, when she has a knee in her groin. Other than that, mainstream media, I hate to break it to you, they don't really care about the WNBA. They don't really talk about the WNBA. But when the fist gets the throat, then there are some people coddling Caitlin Clark. And by coddling, I mean calling a spade a spade. She has a fist in her throat. These black lesbians hate that straight white girl. It is what it is. Let's hear what Acho had to say.
The W at this junction in time would be better without Caitlin Clark because she is a bigger distraction than she is an additive. Caitlin Clark has gotten the WNBA over the necessary threshold they needed. Now people are watching. Now we realize, oh, there's talent in the W. Talent that's actually even greater than Caitlin Clark. And I'm not just talking about bigs like Asia. I'm talking about the Olivia Miles. I'm talking about the Paige Beckers. Hell, I'm talking about the Kelsey Mitchells. Caitlin got the necessary eyes there. But now that the eyes are there, we don't necessarily need her anymore. Caitlyn did what only Caitlyn could do, and we don't necessarily need her to do anymore. Thank you, Caitlyn. We can take it from here. Now you're saying that the WNBA needs to be cognizant of where they put Caitlin Clark on posters. The WNBA and the officials need to alter the rules for Caitlin Clark. The WNBA and opposing players need to treat Caitlin Clark more gently. Caitlin Clark's coach needs to be cognizant of how she talks to her in public because it's going to look like there's an issue. Unless we can take off our gloves for Caitlin Clark and stop trying to act like she's a messiah, the WNBA could and would be better off without Caitlin Clark, at least without this version of everybody coddling and caressing and catering to Caitlin Clark.
All right, let's break this down.
The W at this junction in time would be better without Caitlin Clark because she is a bigger distraction than she is an additive. Caitlin Clark has gotten the WNBA over the necessary threshold they needed. Now people are watching. Now we realize, oh, there's talent.
Okay, now people are watching. Emmanuel Acho. See, you don't follow the ratings. You don't follow the attendance. You don't actually know how many people are watching, who is watching, when they're watching, what they're watching. If you actually followed it, you would know. No, they actually, to sustain a business and make money, Caitlin Clark's games are still the only games worth a damn when it comes to the broadcast networks, when it comes to the media networks, which is why 44 of her games are on these networks. Because the networks understand, no, we didn't get over the necessary threshold. We still need Caitlin Clark because her games are the only games that people are tuning into by the millions. 875,000, 750,000, 650,000. That's not good enough when you're getting paid $1 billion, WNBA. It's not good enough.
Talent in the W, talent that's actually even greater than Caitlin Clark. And I'm not just talking about bigs like Asia. I'm talking about the Olivia Miles. I'm talking about the Paige Beckers. Hell, I'm talking about the Kelsey Mitchell.
All right, so now you're saying that now he brought up talent better than Caitlin Clark. You're telling me Olivia Miles is better than Caitlin Clark? Acho, again, you don't watch the games. If Olivia Miles was better than Caitlin Clark, she'd be guarded like she's better than Caitlin Clark. She would be treated as a threat the way they treat Caitlin Clark. Same thing with Paige Beckers. If Paige Beckers was better than Caitlin Clark, teams would guard her like they guard Caitlin Clark. Like she's a threat like Caitlin Clark. Which is why I say when people tell me, hey, Olivia Miles doesn't get guarded like Caitlin Clark, it's a badge of honor for Caitlin Clark fans because if she was guarded like Caitlin Clark, then suddenly she's on the same level as Caitlin Clark. As much as Caitlin Clark continues to get guarded as soon as she walks out of the bed, wakes up, she will always be Caitlin Clark. So we don't want Olivia Miles to get guarded like Caitlin Clark because that diminishes Caitlin Clark. You don't want Brad Miller to get guarded like Shaquille O'Neal? No, that's Brad Miller. That's Shaquille O'Neal. They get guarded completely different because one's the most dominant center ever to play the game, and the other one's Brad Miller for the Indiana Pacers. Excuse me.
Caitlin got the necessary eyes there. But now that the eyes are there, we don't necessarily need her anymore.
Not all the eyes are there because the viewership would be steady across the board. You wouldn't see a massive 1.7, 1.9, 2.5, and then it dropped down to 800,000, 700,000. Oh, we're not even going to report those ratings. Those are so fucking shit. Oh, we're not even going to report those ratings. Those are so fucking trash. Oh, Caitlin Clark on Amazon Prime doing better numbers than Ion. Ion, by the way, we still don't get the Ion numbers because those Ion games have terrible ratings. Emmanuel Acho, I'm cooking you, bro. I'm cooking your shit today.
Caitlin did what only Caitlin could do, and we don't necessarily need her to do anymore. Thank you, Caitlin. We can take it from here.
You can't take it from here. That again, when Mike Tyson left boxing hit a lull. And then it came back. And then it was Floyd and De La Hoya. Then when they left, it hit a lull. And then it was Canelo Alvarez. And then when he left, well, now there's nobody there right now. If boxing had that thought process, oh, all the people that stayed for Tyson are going to stay for Floyd. No, it hit a lull because they stopped watching because Tyson wasn't there anymore. Oh, and then Floyd and De La Hoya. And then, we're going to keep the viewership going. And then, no, they stopped watching because Floyd and De La Hoya aren't there anymore. And then, oh, it's back to Canelo, and they're going to keep watching because Canelo's that good. They're going to carry the fan base. And then, no, we're not going to watch anymore. Stir fried. Stir fry. Stir fry.
Now you're saying that the WNBA needs to be cognizant of where they put Caitlin Clark on posters.
No, we're not saying they need to be cognizant of it. We're saying that any business that wants to make smart financial decisions and make smart marketing decisions should make the right decision. The WNBA is petty, so yeah, they should be cognizant where they put her on the marketing. You're absolutely damn fucking right. Because if they want to get the most eyes possible, you get the person that attracts the most eyes possible.
The WNBA and the officials need to alter the rules for Caitlin Clark.
Don't alter the rules, call the game fairly and as evenly as you possibly can. Don't alter the rules, call it as evenly and fairly as you possibly can. There's going to be fluctuations in calls. Refs are human. But the blatant discrepancies is the issue. The blatant discrepancies is the issue.
Clark. The WNBA and opposing players need to treat Caitlin Clark more gently. Caitlin Clark's coach needs to be cognizant of how she talks to her in public because it's going to look like there's an issue. Unless we can take off our gloves for Caitlin Clark.
All coaches understand that about the star player. You think Steve Kerr's not aware of how he talks to Steph Curry, he's going to get blown up? You're out your damn mind. You think Bill Belichick wasn't cognizant of how he talked to a star player was going to get blown up? You're out your damn mind. You don't think Tyronn Lue was cognizant of how he talked to LeBron James was going to get blown up? You're out your damn mind. We had LeBron James walk into Eric Spoelstra, go into the bench. That shit exploded. You're out your damn mind. You got Chris Finch and Anthony Edwards going back and forth. That got blown up. You're out your damn mind. Acho, you're getting cooked, dog. I'm cooking you today.
And stop trying to act like she's a messiah. The WNBA.
Well, technically she is the messiah because she saved the WNBA. Check the attendance records. Check the viewership numbers. They were about to fold after COVID. They were about to fold, like a lawn chair, a beach chair. Fold. She saved the league. They were flying. Well, they weren't flying. They were taking Greyhounds. They were hitchhiking on the side of the road.
Could and would be better off without Caitlin Clark, at least without this version of everybody.
I think that's enough of Acho. Cook them. Cook. Hey. I don't usually toot my own horn, but Acho, shout out to God Logic. Cooked you. Stir fry. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.